Good evening, dear colleagues. This session, I would like to share our findings based on the observation and data analysis regarding participation of universities in UI GreenMetric during the 12 years operational of the ranking. The title is The Impact of UI GreenMetric Involvement on Universities' Performance in Shaping a Sustainable Campus. I would like to start with Sustainable Development Goals. I think we are already familiar with this one. As we know, the SDGs was established in 2015 by the United Nations General Assembly, and its set of universal goals, targets, and indicator for sustainable development. It covers various social, economic, and environmental development issues based on the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. It consists 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and totally there are 169 targets are expected to be achieved over 15 years, which is about 8 years ahead. Yeah, hopefully we can achieve these SDGs. And right now, we know that SDGs not only being concerned for the countries level, but also being concerned for universities around the globe. Yeah, as we know, there are many universities already published the annual report or the SDGs report concerning their effort in applying or implemented sustainability efforts in their campuses. When we talk the effort of universities in doing sustainability effort, we acknowledge two global sustainability rankings for universities. The first is the UI GreenMetric World University Rankings. It was established in 2010 with the core evaluation on 6 categories: setting and infrastructure, energy and climate change, waste, water, transportation, and education and research. While in 2019, the new ranking called THE Impact Rankings, this is more related to the SDGs, core evaluation on 17 goals of SDGs, which is the first goal, the 17 goals, has weight of 22%, and the other 3 other goals of the remaining 16 goals SDGs can be selected by the universities with the highest points have weight of 26%. So I think this is the role of the rankings on how universities can contribute in achieving the SDGs. Now, when we look the UI GreenMetrics linkage to SDGs, we can see from this figure that all of the 6 categories in GreenMetric already in line with the SDGs, the 17 goals of SDGs. For example, the setting and infrastructure, there are goals number 11, 12, 15, 17. And then the energy and climate change, there are goals number 7, 11, 13, 17, and also the other categories represent at least 2 or 3 goals of SDGs. So we can conclude that this metric, green metric, already in line in supporting the SDGs, especially for universities' contribution. Okay, this slide shows the UI GreenMetric participants from the first establishment in 2010 up to last year, 2021. We can see significant numbers of participants. Yeah, annually about 100 participants join this ranking. And the interesting one, if we try to look into the data, among of the 956 universities last year, during the almost 12 years of the operational, the number of active participants in UI GreenMetric during 2010 until 2021 covers 1,367 universities from 69 countries, which is quite big numbers of the participants. And from these universities, we can identify there are 36 universities from 17 countries are consistently participated in UI GreenMetric 2010 until 2021, which means regularly these 36 universities submit the data, participating the ranking. This is a very interesting one. Now, if we look more detail in the 17 countries, this is the figures showing the loyal participants, we call it, loyal participant in UI GreenMetric. There are Indonesia, Spain, Brazil, Italy, Malaysia, Colombia, Ecuador, United Kingdom, Hungary, Lebanon, Peru, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Turkey, Taiwan, and United States. So the Indonesian universities has the largest number, who are consistently in participating. There are 13 universities, then followed by Spain, 4 universities, and Brazil, 3 universities. On the other hand, Italy and Malaysia, they have 2 universities. Italy, Malaysia, 2 universities participating UI GreenMetric for 12 years. While the other universities have 1 participation, from the Colombia, Ecuador, United Kingdom, Hungary, Lebanon, Peru, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Turkey, Taiwan, and United States. So this is very interesting because during the 12 years, they are still persistent and regularly join the rankings, and this can inspire other universities to sustain in joining the ranking. Okay, this slide shows the performance of the 36 universities who are the loyal participant. This is the country, and also when we look to the score progress, delta score and the average one. So the interesting findings, more than 90% of these 36 universities have a positive trend, while the other 3 of them have negative trend. We call the positive trend, such as the Universidad de los Andes, Colombia, Politecnico di Torino and King Abdulaziz universities, yeah, the three first universities, which has shown impressive performance, meaning the delta score is more than 4,000. Yeah. While the three other universities who are showing unimpressive performance because they have delta score lower than 0, yeah, or negative. There are Escuela Superior Politécnica del Litoral, Universitas Surabaya, and Universidade Federal de Sao Paulo. This delta negative means that compared to the last 2 years data, they have a decline. Yeah, I mean the total score lower than the 2020 result ranking. That's why the delta become negative. And when we look more detail in how its universities, the 36 universities performance year by year, you can see here from 2010, 2011, 2012 up to 2021. Using the heat map chart, we can see that from 2010 to 2017, we have average, yeah, in average, university experience fluctuation in total score, yeah, represented by this color chart. You can see the darkest red is the minimum, then turning to the blue one, maximum score. Some universities do not always experience an increase in score for several years continuously, but also experience a decrease, yeah, meaning from the red to green, orange, yellow, but sometimes back to the red. Yeah, so this is very random, that we cannot get the certain pattern, yeah, to show the tendencies. In 2010, some universities started with yellow, yeah, means in the middle, and then turn orange or even red a few years later. This is also showing how the performance very fluctuated. Now, in contrast, if we see the 2018 until 2021, the data shown that the majority of universities reach an optimum sustainability program. Almost the universities reach the maximum score, yeah. And in 2010, the comparison, some universities also have fluctuated, yeah. This is showing how their progress actually. So in some areas, yeah, the last year still changed to the green or even yellow, yeah, not blue one. The difference in the progress of the total score, it may due to the some changes, yeah, in the questionnaire indicator, and the policy taken by universities, especially during pandemic condition, yeah, the last 2 years. So in this area, you can see maybe not in best practices, yeah, for universities to apply sustainability efforts. Now, when we look how the university participating in global rankings. You can see here the UI GreenMetric, THE Impact Ranking, THE World Ranking, and also QS Ranking. So you can see the distribution of their participation during the 2019 until 2021. We can see of those 36 universities, there are 8 universities that only participate on UI GreenMetric World University Rankings. Yeah, this one in the box. Tadeusz Kościuszko Krakow Universities of Technology, Universitas Islam Indonesia, Universitas Negeri Semarang, Universitas Pancasila, Universitas Riau, Universitas Surabaya, Universitas Syah Kuala, and University of Bengkulu. In this slide, showing the cases where the Brawijaya University and Telkom universities start to participate on THE World Ranking after participated in UI GreenMetric and THE Impact Ranking. So after join these two first ranking, Brawijaya and Telkom University, especially, this is start to join the THE World Ranking. Actually, we found that by participating in the UI GreenMetric World University Ranking helps university to provide the complete data. At least they can use from the UI GreenMetric data, and then to support for the impact, THE Impact Ranking. In general, we find also that the sustainable campus effort will simultaneously in line with the quality of the education, which means when one universities conduct sustainability effort in campus, there are some relation that the quality of education also increase, or showing better quality. Now, in other cases, we found that there is one university which only focus on ranking in sustainability. So they are not involved with the academic-based ranking. They only focus on UI GreenMetric and THE Impact Ranking. So this is the case of Universitas Lampung, only participating in UI GreenMetric, and last year starting to join the THE Impact Ranking. This become the policy of the universities, how they prefer to involve in this sustainability ranking. So when we try to screening for the universities, of the 36 universities who are participating in UI GreenMetric and THE Impact Ranking, we find there are 21 universities. We can see here the distribution from 2019, 2020, 2021, for both rankings, and this is the showing the score, and inside the bracket we can see the ranking, the rank, the position. So into 2019, the first edition of THE Impact Ranking was published, but there are 13 out of 21 universities already taken part on this ranking. With the numbers, these universities have shown good performance. For example, there are 3 universities in the top 100 rank. They are National Cheng Kung universities, Yeah, Cengkung. Number 8 have the rank 80. Then King Abdulaziz University. King Abdulaziz universities have ranking here. Which one? Yeah. In 54, yeah, rank, and also Universitas Indonesia, yeah, in the 80 rank. Now in 2020 or 2020, there are 5 universities participated on the THE impact ranking, yeah, the newcomers, yeah, and have excellent starting point with the score more than 40%. And like Universidade de Sao Paulo, USP, has a remarkable result with the highest score, yeah, out of the 18 loyal participants in UI GreenMetric, which is ranking, yeah. So we can see here the USP reached to the 14, yeah, rank, almost 93.9% achievement. So this is very inspiring, yeah. Furthermore, in 2021, yeah, the last stage, there are 21 universities out of the 36 loyal participants have been participated in the THE impact ranking. So almost all universities join the THE, yeah, after the UI GreenMetric, of course. So the new universities participated in this THE impact ranking are Politecnico di Torino, Telkom Universities, and Universitas Lampung. Yeah, these 3 universities are newly joined the ranking. Now to summarize the findings, yeah, previously we can concluding the remarks that university has a big responsibility to support society, government, and of course the world to meet the target of Sustainable Development Goals in 2030. Yeah, we can see from the effort of its universities, they are contributing significantly in how to reduce, for example, the carbon emission, yeah, through daily activities in the campus. And second, participating in UI GreenMetric helps the university to do its mission, yeah, which is promoting and enhancing the awareness of sustainability. You can see most of universities have strong commitment, yeah, on how to educate not only students, also for staff and other society in the campuses, that they can move forward, yeah, how creating sustainable campus through joining the UI GreenMetric rankings, especially, or other sustainability ranking like THE impact ranking. The third, universities who regularly participate in UI GreenMetric shows good results when participating in the first version of the impact ranking, the high impact ranking. Yeah. It means that we can see from the score, yeah, annually, some universities showing their gradual achievement, more positive delta score, yeah, annually we can find. And when they start to participate in the THE impact ranking, in line or proportional with their achievement in UI GreenMetric, they shows also a good ranking, yeah, in the THE impact. They are already concerned about sustainability issues and more commitment to conduct concrete action, not only policy but also real action. And of course, in maintaining collecting the data. This is very important, how we can document it, all activities, and then reporting for the UI GreenMetric or the THE impact ranking. The last, we find that some universities prefer to participate in the ranking that evaluates the sustainability implementation in the campus, yeah, rather than focusing on the academic-based ranking. Now they are start to look how their achievement in the sustainability ranking, yeah, rather than the academic ranking. They use rankings, the sustainability ranking, yeah, especially to monitor their progress in being a sustainable campuses or sustainable universities. So they can monitor how the progress annually, which part is need to be improved, doing some best practices, yeah, from the sharing of other universities who are included in the UI GreenMetric networking, and thus they can gradually, without further ado, that they can slowly but sure to shaping their universities, their campuses into more sustainable campus, yeah, sustainable universities, which is very supporting how the universities can create, green and sustainable atmospheres, especially for the students who are conduct study and research experiment and have most of the time their time in the campus, yeah. So this will be very supporting and positive responses, yeah, for the student in conduct their daily activities in campus. So this is that we are find in the last 12 years of the data, and I think can be the motivation, yeah, for other universities to conduct similar action, at least in referring to the 36 universities. Last but not least, we would like to acknowledge the Universitas Indonesia for supporting this work under the Putih Pasca Sarjana grant, so that this study can be completed and reporting for the this conference and publication. The last slide, this is the references of the paper that we are referring, fully accessing the data and also discussion on the full paper. Thank you very much for your attention and see you.